With Kawhi and Derek Jones, Zubac made a deal as well, and
for the last couple of days, going from shot half over his last 4 seasons and making sure he doesn't have a reoccurring.
Ball dominant guards in Dallas. Shots every time down the floor.
That award, besting Michael Jordan. Ball is filling up and
is into his 5th game in his last 4+ games.
Hachimura. Chatter about the Lakers needing another big.
Will stay in the starting line.
Reeves sprinting to the basket.
I'm as a member of the LA, a legacy player and a legacy second guessing of signing that and how that's contributed.
The spotlight on Luka wherever conditioning, but as he moves.
Been traded for each other a few years, especially in the Ty Lue era.
It was a great effort by James Harden.
And James, a little turnaround up and go wild, thinking about LeBron and Luka.
James, he's averaged almost 13 a game.
Harden right now, on his way in on Vincent. It'll be Clippers ball here.
Game the other day against High.
Soon with that abdominal strain.
The years.
Derek Jones Jr. for all tied at 18. The Clippers top 6 and stay that way as LeBron
doesn't like to go down there. He's done a fabulous job.
Shots, 2 of those are 3-pointers.
Been better than Norman Powell, including Steph Curry. Who
right now sets up Hachimura. Returns tonight and off to a great start.
The other day in Toronto, 6 for 8.
Up for a 3, and the
10 made threes.
They're shooting it so well right now. Third best, they're top 5. But the Lakers, Vanderbilt comes up short.
Going to be able to do it over the course of
on inside in traffic, able to.
JJ Redick has Nate McMillan and out of the timeout.
That was Dalton for the Bulls last year. Clippers went 2-2 on them. They're staring at an 8-game road. It is upon us here, which would be great. Be good to see. LeBron,
most improved player, but the Nikola Jokic might be this.
James, what a pass!
Oh. Guys with 26,000 points.
Great names right there. LeBron backs his way in.
Or in the NBA.
Yep. Incredible.
You get LeBron James to miss 2
forward here in the first quarter. His man missed nothing run. LeBron James.
And Markieff, we're obviously thrilled to have Luke. Great with our shifts. We have to be
but here he is at his first reconcile with those guys.
Successful Anthony Davis being the head of their defense, had players in the game.
About when he found that in the middle of the night, and they stayed away lives and the trade itself, and I'm sure they're very Thursday. But
assists, 2 of them are LeBron James and Oscar Roberts, 2 points in the paint.
It gets up in the air, finds Coffee, sets up Hachimura once again. A 3rd chance here, and
on the year they only give up in a great offensive night.
22 makes. They've hit 9 threes. It's Toronto Sunday. A 3-pointer.
Up attempts to have it.
Kenny Smith goes strong. Leonard the block. LeBron on his way. Porter Jr.
Fired effort, not great intensity communication there.
Down next to his 20-year-old son, Doncic. Reeves, little turnaround. Braun and Bronny, and now Luke.
He's very patient inside.
Double-double this year, Zubac.
Averaging 15.3. Great all around.
The world can work better now.
Be even bigger going forward. With
Amir Coffee, a little bit out of shot fake, drives. Hachimura, a top 10 pick by Washington.
Fantastic, 14th in the league in game. He's a guy that all James, Austin Reeves, Hatcham, he's never had that role before.
He's got 15 already.
Night against a team that
he's always fun to watch. An amazing effort. The money's gonna, you were up high enough to be able to see too, and house he was running just gone.
Yeah, look, and there's tip close to home.
2 points, 5 assists. And Doncic, he worshiped LeBron. His performance tonight, his first. Vincent, that's remaining in his first half. Matter of fact, next win, Paul's got to put one up. Elevate, gets to the corner, 3-ball.
One fast break, and instead of
possession, and
basketball from him.
By 20, Zubac had a little push shot. Right back, James foul.
To the contact and for the Clippers, but they got to get this deep.
Into the corner it goes, the 3-ball. LeBron James led Lakers. Luka all smart. Jones Jr. And so the game plan executed. The reverse. but the Harden, nice pass. Zubats is
6,000 points and over 8,000.
into some sound from J.J.
That's a hell of a play down there.
Caster. And if you are just joining us here, is Derek will not play Thursday in a game.
Side and gives up a back cut. The point of becoming a liability.
It out to Powell in the corner. On the other side, gives him a third chance up top.
From an effort standpoint, that's
One of our most famous audios.
a lot of times that's the best adjustment. This Laker team and shut them both down.
Crosstown rivals, they're shorthanded.
Harden has drawn all year this year, and yelling at the refs to wake up as James breaks inside Zubats. The NBA on TNT. Ball's moving better. Jones, Harden running with Jones Jr. who can fly.
Back in the game. They've got to be picked up here in the second half.
Collects 3 more. He's
The average for a game
goes right by him and lays it. 18-point lead. Harden got Reeves on his back. Hachimura. Lakers led by 23 as Jones Jr. gives it to Kawhi. He's waiting for it. Just thinking. Using your American Express card. You use your Amex card and request a. This is the second. A month ago, finds Jones Jr. for 3.
self in for his teammates.
Powell sticking with Reed position, and Leonard drives. John Connolly in his 4th NBA. Up top, Zubats found the mismatch.
Pretty much a decade.
Done. Harden will shake and bake for decades.
Against the Lakers.
Not going to be able to.
They can keep those guys together for years. Paul's a ball-dominant point guard for the Spurs.
This has been already in Banks and Patty Mills. Neither have played.
The Lakers need another big. Is on the bench. Zubats.
For signing a buyout player.
Market. Batum late clock. Got a deflection.
Player does that. It is. What did he say in the huddle? When the Lakers, they're going to
splits the double, is fouled on his way. Begins February 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Lakers, LeBron James, Shake Milton, and it goes.
5-on-5 scrimmage since multiple media reports is expected. JJ and Luka would admit he was on the weeks that JJ was a part of the.
Going to be the major question. Much about the Dallas perspective of that for the now and the future. Right now, Luka going on that feels like.
We'll say, obviously, that when it all comes out, but that is.
Person said there were unknowns about obviously unable to offer. So Luka will have the ability, but doesn't this summer. But I think late in term.
Well, whatever the Lakers and the Mavericks, maybe more moves to occur.
Around the league. For both the Lakers manager admitted earlier today that not the Lakers are going to have to make full-time deadline.
Great call.
Up front, both their depth at Houston, Memphis, and James as Dunn gets us.
There's Golden State and Jared 82. Here's Coffee. Part of it.
But then Toronto just real.
And 108-83 being traded from the Utah Jazz. Is ideal. Missed the first 34 games.
He's not feeling any pain in that right now.
Crowd reacting to Bronny James. Man gets the old Bronny James. And Bronny James in the G League was averaging over playing in
all better. You know, he's had limited 32% from 3.
A forgettable night here at Intuit Dome. Team staff raves about his work. 3, looking for his first in the league.
3.
Oh, I like that. Kind of
a windfall.
Rolled out of Missouri and
physicality and help. Banks will give him another option. That just has to be LeBron had tonight and having
ready to move on.
His game, as we see right.
Very deep on their roster and up. Bronny goes to the basket. Playing in his 3rd straight.
The Australian team.
Time coming over in that trade. Jones Highland. Unable to stay in. He'll take the free throws. Still trying to find a turnover. And Highland tonight from the Clippers that came.
Ball game tonight.
Milton up top.
10th and 44.
It over to Jared Greenberg. All right. He finds Reeves. Into the corner it goes. The 3-ball first half performance from the LeBron James-led Lakers.
Bounces off contact.
Luka, all smoppers, is an air ball from Jones Jr. The other 30 were in the paint. And so the game plan execute first half as he goes with a reverse. But there's a lot more out of those three. Harden, nice pass. Zubats is...
Guys in NBA history with 26,000 points and over 8,000 created.
Let's listen into some sound from JJ.
That's a hell of a play down there.
Successful run as a broadcaster. And, but Luka Doncic shortly, if you are just joining us here, is Derek as a member of the Lakers. Will not play Thursday in a game.
Sleep on the weak side and gives up a back cut. Defensive into the floor, almost to the point of becoming a liability.
And Zubats kicks it out to Powell in the corner. And the Lakers now on the other side with 15 in the first half. Gives them a third chance up top.
Now, it's not even close from an effort standpoint. That's
our State Farm audio assist. Reminds me of one of our most famous audio assists. Harder.
Well, I'll tell you what, a lot of times that's the best adjust. Long rebound, just can't corral it. This Laker team, Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, and shut them both down.
To generate energy. We're playing our crosstown rivals. They're shorthanded.
First charge James Harden has drawn all year. But it is the first this year. And I had a beef on the push. Yelling at the refs to wake up.
Offensive success.
A former Laker as James breaks inside Zubats. With 22 in this game. The NBA on TNT. Here goes Harden. Ball's moving better. Jones, they missed them both. Lakers turn it over. Harden running with Jones Jr. who can fly.
Well, this is how the Clippers have to get back in the game. They've got to king some defense, which they've really picked up here in the second half.
Time being as Austin Reeves collects three more. He's
12th made three, and that's what they average for a game.
It over to Reeves. Zubats on him. Reeves goes right by him and lays it in. Back to an 18-point lead. Harden got Reeves on his back. 23-7 and 6 for James. Hachimura. Lakers have been outstanding tonight. Lakers led by 23 on a 7-0 run here as Jones Jr. gives it to Kawhi. Took like a full breath of air and everything. I was waiting for it.
Eric Jones Jr. flying to the rim.
Just a jersey from NBA Store using your American Express card. Replacement jersey. Just make sure you use your Amex card and request a
for them.
This is the second. Beat the Lakers here a month ago. James Harden finds Jones Jr. for three.
Both for himself and for his teammates. Quality shots on a consistent basis.
Powell sticking with Reeves. Taking over at the point guard position. And Leonard drives for 11 so far tonight.
That is a weak technical foul. The technical foul.
John Connolly in his fourth NBA. Harden's got Hayes in front of him. Looking up top, Zubats found the mismatch. Done out of the pack.
Pretty much a decade. The Clippers.
Done. James Harden will shake and bake. And it on the Lakers side for decades.
In 3 against the Lakers.
Man, just imagine what those two are going to be able to.
The Spurs hope they can keep those guys together for years. Chris Paul. Chris Paul's a ball-dominant point guard. Paul's going to have to come off the bench for the Spurs.
Seems to be some activity. This has been already in role pieces. Drew Eubanks and Patty Mills, neither have played.
They need more bigs, just like the Lakers need another big. Can be a big help when Zubats is on the bench. Zubats
be involved in picking up or signing a buyout player.
Might find themselves in that buyout market. Batum, late clock, into the third quarter. Harden got a deflection.
And when your best player does that, it is. What did he say in the locker room? What did he say in the huddle? Percent. When the Lakers, they're going to beat for anybody.
Harden splits the double, is fouled on his way. Coordinations face-off. Coverage begins February 12th, 7 p.m. Eastern. Lakers. LeBron James is up 21. Here goes Shake Milton, and it goes.
Tomorrow he will participate in his very first 5-on-5 scrimmage since Luka, as I've been reporting and confirming multiple media reports, is expected briefly, or as JJ and Luka would admit, he was on the team move in those few brief weeks that JJ was a part of the team.
And can he stay healthy is going to be the major question. You know, we haven't talked much about the Dallas perspective of that. He's making his team better for the now and the future. Had a chance to make a move right now. Luka, Stan, and so there's a lot going on that feels like
Dallas would do that. I will say, obviously, that we'll have to see when it all comes out, but that
was about the contract. Nico Harrison said there were unknowns about to offer the Supermax. Lakers obviously unable to offer such a thing, but this upcoming summer, Luka will have the ability, but doesn't have to sign any sort of extension this summer. But I think Lakers know that Luka will be here long term.
Well, whatever the sports headlines this week, and it is the Lakers and the Mavericks. Deadline coming up Thursday, so maybe more moves to occur.
But I think the thinking around the league for both the Lakers, Rob Pelinka, the team's general manager, admitted earlier today that right now, whether that is true or not, the Lakers are going to have to make 3 p.m. Eastern, noon local time deadline.
Great call.
need to improve up front, both their depth and Oklahoma City, but maybe not even Houston, Memphis, and, well, they've done a great job the last 2 games as Dunn gets a...
We'll have the game, Lakers Golden State, and Jared settle on 105-82. Here's Coffee on Thursday. Part of it.
But then Toronto just
26 minutes in that game Sunday. And under the 7-minute mark, 108-83, putting their first minutes on the floor after being traded from the Utah Jazz. I'm scared about Kawhi and his ideal to get to that place. Kawhi missed the first 34 games.
12th game of the season, and wow, the good news is he's not feeling any pain in that right now.
here in the 4th quarter.
Crowd reacting to Bronny James. Have said a lot. This man gets the ball.
Don't get to play a lot.
20-year-old Bronny James, and Bronny James in the G League was averaging over playing in
Prove at least. He's got to shoot the ball better. You know, he's had limited from the floor and 32% from 3. Play the way they have tonight.
It's been a forgettable night here at Intuit Dome. And his coaching staff raves about his work. James for 3, looking for his first in the league.
Got Bronny's first made 3.
Oh, I like that. Kind of nice.
That could be a considerable windfall.
Brown, 25-year-old out of Missouri, and
He'll bring great energy and physicality and help play small. Eubanks will give him another option.
That's my boy.
That just has to be feeling to have the game LeBron had tonight, and I'm having a lot better night than he's having.
Ready to move on.
Of every game, of every practice. Got to add a lot of discipline to his game, as we see right.
And so now getting a lot of the players very deep on their roster. And on Thursday, Bronny goes to the basket. Here in the NBA, playing in his 3rd straight.
Watch Patty Mills play for the Australian team.
Eubanks will probably get more playing time coming over in that trade. Rebound, Bones Highland. So Highland able to stay in. He'll take the free throws, but still trying to find his man is on him, and a turnover, and Highland needed a better effort level tonight from the Clippers. That came
This kind of effort, we might have had a basketball game tonight.
Milton up top.
Win for the Lakers, only their 10th in 44.
Last 11 games. 22-97 as we send it over to Jared Greenberg.